the big breaking news. He said that who said his house got attacked at 2 a.m. in the night. He does not know who did it. Cops are currently trying to find the people behind it. So that is the word. We managed to have a conversation to Laxmi Narayan Temple's president Satish Kumar, who has said that his house got attacked at 2 a.m. in the night and he does not know who exactly did it. And the cops are currently trying to find. Let's listen into that conversation that we had with him.
We have been told that one of your residences have been attacked. The bullets have been fired. If you can give details about the incident.
Yeah, I can only say that it happened on last night.
Okay.
Somebody did a drive-in shooting at my son's residence.
Okay.
And what I feel is an extortion thing.
Okay.
So we don't know. Actually, we have no clue. Nothing what's happened so far.
Okay.
Police is investigation that.
Okay.
And no demand letter, nothing. We got to receive anything for anybody.
Have you received any extortion calls before or?
No, we never received anything. No letter, no extortion call.
Okay.
But it's happened 2 a.m. in the morning.
Okay. And Satish sir, we have been reporting that a lot of people from the Indo-Canadian community have been getting extortion calls. They are being threatened. Their houses are being attacked. If you can talk about it a little bit.
No, I just heard that thing too, actually.
Okay.
There's a lot of people getting Indian community getting a lot of letters, right?
Yeah.
And phone calls too.
Okay.
But as per my version, we never received no call, no letter.
Who do you think should be behind it? Do you think that the separatist forces could be behind it or criminal elements?
Siddhant, I can't comment anybody. I don't know who's that behind that.
Oh, okay.
Because even extortion or extortion letters and that thing, nobody taken the responsibility so far.
So that was Siddhant in conversation with Laxmi Narayan Temple's president himself. He said that he does not know who exactly is behind this attack that happened at his residence, but cops are actually trying to find the reason behind it. Siddhant, in fact, stays with us on the broadcast. Siddhant, coming back to you, talking about the modus operandi, it's quite evident from afar. We can clearly see what exactly is the plan of these K-goons, but can the Canadian government and Canadian authorities not see what exactly is happening on their soil?
That's absolutely right, Sakshi. And perhaps the question goes to them, the Canadian authorities. Are they not worried as far as the lives of these Indo-Canadian businessmen are concerned? And in fact, Sakshi, allow me to highlight some of the incidents. There was extortion calls which were made to the owners of an electric business in White Rock. Also, Punjabi singers Manpreet Olahak house was attacked. There was a triple shooting in British Columbia, resulting in 2 deaths. There is again auto garage owner who was his house was fired upon in Abbotsford. So there is a list of incidents which have taken place against which have taken place against the people from the Indo-Canadian community, and we have been reporting it from last 2 months that how the community is scared. The community is reaching out to the authorities in Canada. In none of these cases, Sakshi, there has been any success in the investigation that has been done by RCPM, and this is perhaps the reason that the morale of these criminals, these anti-India elements, are all-time high. Back to you.
Right, Siddhant, and also you spoke exclusively to Satish Kumarji. Just for the better perspective of our viewers, could you give us clarity whether his residence was attacked or his son's residence was attacked?
His son's residence was attacked, but Mr. Satish Kumar is a figure in whole of British Columbia. In fact, he is somebody seen as a person associated with Hindu temple. So, and that perhaps makes this entire case even more critical and complicated. So his son's house has been attacked. This is what he has confirmed to us. But his son is not some renowned figure or a businessman. It's Mr. Satish Kumar, who has always been in the news for taking position against the separatist forces in British Columbia. Back to you.
And Siddhant, if we were to dip into these extortion calls that we have been talking about, in fact, you threw this question towards Satish Kumar ji also. What more details do we have about these threat calls and extortion calls being made to the Indian community residing in Canada?
Yes, as I said, going by the reports, what Canadian newspapers have published, there has been more than 100 extortion calls made in last 2 months in British Columbia. In fact, I have also given names of the businessmen who were sort of targeted by these groups. Now, the names are being used in Canada. This is what is happening. Every person in Canada, every criminal in Canada carries a gun, and gun culture is quite accepted in Canada, and perhaps that is the reason that time and again we are hearing about incidents taking place. So people have started speaking against the gun culture and also the inaction of the police force in British Columbia, because in none of the cases the arrests have been made, or the gangs have been identified. What they do usually is that they blame Lawrence Bishnoi gang for the activities. Now, in some of the cases, there could be an involvement of Lawrence Bishnoi directly, but in most of the cases, what we have been told is that his name is being used. The same is the case with Arsh Dalla and the other criminals. Now, Sakshi, very interesting point I would like to highlight here is, before we conclude, that multiple times, in fact, since 2017, India has been giving the names of the criminals who are operating from the Canadian soil. India has been flagging this issue with the Canadian government that, look, take action against these groups, send them back, extradite them. They carry red corner notices against them, and the Canadian authorities should act. But against not even against one criminal, the action has been taken, and this is perhaps the reason that since 2017, Indian government has been doing it. Now the situation has become so bad that there is an open shootouts taking place. The bullet shots are being fired, the threat letters are being delivered, the extortion is being asked. So it is a result of inaction by the government of Canada, maybe from last 7-8 years, and now it's become really bad. The situation has become really bad. Back to you.
Definitely, Siddhant. It will be, in fact, interesting to see how the Canadian authorities and government is going to respond to these recent attacks, because there has been instances when they have suggested us but have taken no action on what exactly is happening on their soil. Thank you so much, Siddhant, for bringing us all those crucial details. We'll keep coming back to you for more development on that.